Hey guys, welcome back. It's BDCKR here, and this is our not weekly update video, which will begin with a quick update of what's been going on recently. So in WWE Immortals, there's 2 days left in the Hunter Batista challenge, and the challenge reset is still working. And the online season reward is a repeat of the DX Invasion truck, which becomes the DX tank, and there's just over 1 day left for that. So this is the third time that the DX Invasion truck has been offered, which, aside from the Night of Champions gears, unusual circumstances where it was run twice because people were having problems, this is the only legendary gear that has been repeated. And most likely because most of the other legendary gear has been tied to a specific event, and then once the event is over, like the Ultimate SummerSlam or the Night of Champions, they tend not to rerun the same gear unless there's extenuating circumstances.
The sad thing is that out of all legendary gear, this is probably one of the least useful, or maybe not the least useful once you've got the Night of Champions gear to use with it, but the least, the most niche kind of thing, because it really is a finisher kind of gear, except for the health boost.
Yeah, it's too bad.
And on Mortal Kombat X, not much to actually keep us coming back, except for the test your luck to get the exclusives, because the Erron Black challenge is still almost 10 days left, and strangely enough, there's still more than 2 days left in the Erron Black Early Access Pack. Go figure.
In Injustice, the Superman Godfall challenge is being repeated, which is a bit of a surprise since he wasn't listed in the release notes, but he's probably making a lot of players happy since he seems to be commonly requested on the official message boards. And he's definitely a great character to add to your roster if you haven't already gotten him the first time around. So, we're still waiting for Zod on this current update, which means we'll be waiting a little bit longer for any new characters. The good news is the challenge reset still works. So now we'll move on to the question and answer portion of this video. So David Sting asks, on the official Mortal Kombat X mobile message board, there's talk of a possible challenge reset, but the original poster doesn't know what he did to trigger it. Could just be a troll, or it might be worth trying some random stuff to get it reset.
Alright, so for anyone who doesn't remember, David Sting was the guy who came up with the modification to the Immortals season rewards glitch that kept it working for a few more weeks, so thanks for that. And to your comment, the reports actually sound legit. We've seen them too, but they're clearly not reproducible. Nobody's been able to actually do anything with it, because really too much of Mortal Kombat X is stored server side, so as soon as we hear anything about resetting, we'll let you know, but clearly Immortals and Injustice challenge still resets, Mortal Kombat X definitely not.
Our next question comes from Raven's Mirror. Well, it's not really a question, I guess it's more of a scathing commentary, but the Nerd Block Company are a bunch of scam artists. I made the mistake of ordering from them and never received my order. They blamed me for their mistakes and refused to refund my money. Then, after I canceled my subscription, they charged me for another month. I've never felt so ripped off. They have no support phone number and just respond to emails with fake apologies. Do not use their service.
Alright, so, yeah, you know what, that's too bad. Our experience has definitely been better. I mean, once, in one box, an item was missing and they sent out a replacement within a week. And there was one other time, one of the t-shirts had poor stitching on the sleeves to the point where there was a gap in it. Yeah, there's a hole. And they sent out 2 replacement shirts and they both got here in 3 days.
Yeah, with their apologies. So, we've had a lot of good experiences with them. It's unfortunate that you've had a bad one.
Yeah, so I don't know if you wanted to be a bit more specific about what happened, because we're a little bit curious. Alright, and our last question comes from, alright, I apologize if I butcher the pronunciation of your name. It's Abdikadir, Shady, and his was not a standalone comment, but a response to another one on an Immortals video, and in it he says, good job, I got Voodoo Bray Wyatt from a gold pack. So the reason why we're mentioning this is it's not possible. Something happened. Clearly, you got it somewhere else, because they're not available in the gold packs. Voodoo Bray Wyatt, he's only available as a season reward. So we don't want anybody to be misled and spend a lot of money in gold packs and waste it trying to get Voodoo Bray Wyatt. Alright, so we've got one other thing.
Yeah, for those of you who are still watching, we've got something else kind of interesting to mention. And it's not about games, none of these games, but it's about some videos that we're planning on putting up. As we mentioned previously, we were just at NerdCon over the weekend, and it was pretty great. We're going to look over some of the things that we filmed, and probably post some of it in the next few weeks. We know that you're probably watching for the gaming videos, but do yourself a favor and watch some of these. We don't think you'll be disappointed.
Well, actually, maybe you will be. What with, shaky cam and all, because honestly, it's hard holding the camera steady for hours on end. But I gotta tell you, the talks are funny, interesting, and sometimes really surprising. So it was definitely worth it for us to make the trip to Minnesota, and definitely worth your spending a few minutes watching the videos when we post them.
Yeah, definitely. If any of the titles look interesting, or you know any of the people involved, you'll probably have a good time, which is kind of the entire reason why we went in the first place.
Or even if you don't, just do yourself a favor, watch one or two of them. I think you won't be disappointed.
Yeah. Anyways, I think that's all we wanted to cover.
Yeah, thanks for watching.
See you guys next time. Komoda.